So, you want to learn more about African spirituality,
mythology,
religion?
Well, you're in the right place because we're reading this entire book from A to Z, so you don't have to.
And also because this book is expensive, like really expensive.
Welcome to ASMR A to Z, a chill, informative series where we explore the Encyclopedia of African Religion, one entry at a time.
And there are a lot of entries.
Today, we're starting with Abasi.
Abasi is the supreme creator god of the Efik people who are based in Nigeria and Cameroon. Now the Efik have a whole storyline for how Abasi created the world and why he's not exactly involved in day-to-day human drama anymore.
So, here's how the story goes down. Abasi had a wife named Atai, and one day she convinced him to let their two children, a man and a woman, go live on Earth.
But there was a catch.
Actually, two catches. One, they weren't allowed to reproduce.
And two, they weren't allowed to farm on the land.
Basically, they could live on Earth, but only if they stayed completely dependent on their parents for food, shelter, and protection.
As you can imagine, that didn't go well. The children weren't feeling the restrictions, and eventually, when hunger hit, they went back up to heaven for some food.
While they were there, they started to explore. They learned how to create, how to sing, how to make music, and even how to cook.
This made Abasi uneasy, but Atai was especially concerned. She didn't want the children to become too wise, too powerful, or too creative.
Why? Because she believed that if they surpassed their father in wisdom and strength, their entire cosmic order would fall apart.
So she kept a close eye on them, but you know how kids are. Curious, rebellious, testing the limits.
They broke the rules.
Again.
They couldn't live peacefully in the sky anymore. So, back to Earth they went. But this time, things escalated quickly.
They started doing all the things they weren't supposed to do, having children, farming land, and building things.
Before too long, their descendants introduced all the classics. Jealousy, war, hatred, heartbreak, and death.
Abasi and Atai were not impressed. They were so disgusted with the chaos their kids had caused that they decided to completely withdraw from Earth.
They retreated to the far edges of the sky and left humanity to figure it out on their own.
That's why in Efik belief, Abasi isn't involved in daily life anymore.
He's the creator, yes, but he's not the one people turn to for help.
For those things, the Efik rely on ancestral spirits, often through secret societies, to help them navigate life.
If you've enjoyed this and want to learn more, we've turned this into a downloadable PDF, available now on our Patreon.
Join us next time for the next entry in ASMR A to Z.
Because, yes, we really are reading the whole book.
Page by page for you.